Hi, welcome to AFTV. It's now time for the player ratings. Got two of my good friends with me. Let's see if they can get through this with 100%, composure. Yes. Let's start.
We've had a few drinks. I don't know if anybody realises.
We had a few drinks. We got Inder. Hey, Inder was trying to get us drunk, We got Inder, man. Listen, we was in a box today.
I'm glad you addressed it.
The boxes here are brilliant because they're right by the away fans. So, Inder, I know you're a Wolves fan, but thanks you very much. Really appreciated it.
Hospitality was amazing.
Yeah.
Hospitality and free-flowing drinks all day.
Yeah, I can tell. Right, let's get into this. Let's hope that they didn't get you too drunk. You can do these ratings and fairly. Let's start with David Raya. Let's go Robbie first.
I thought he did really well today. He made a couple of really good, important saves. He's solid today. Solid, clean sheet, and yet another clean sheet by him. 7.
Yeah, made that diving save and it went from Cunha. Jumped. It looked like a keeper, like a camera save, but it was a good one.
Listen, you're down to 10 men. You need everybody to be brilliant, and crosses, whatever. Save when they went 1-on-1 at one stage. Yeah, for me, 8 out of 10 today. I thought when you need your goalkeeper, down to 10 men, clean sheet. Nah.
Yeah, you bigged him up in your fan cam as well, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I thought he was brilliant today.
I'll back the 8.
All right, let's go to Duran Timberley.
7 out of 10.
Yep.
But a very, very high level 7 out of 10. I thought that he was really, really good today. Had to work hard. Listen, when you go down to 10 men, you have to back your defenders.
Yeah.
And today, he proved it again today. I thought he got forward really well as well. Very, very good, solid 7 out of 10.
Yeah, if we did half marks, it'd be 7.5, I'd say. But what about you?
Agree with that.
Yeah, agree. Okay, let's move straight in. Let's come to you, Robbie. William Saliba.
Solid as well. You know what I mean? Like Lee said, when you go down to 10 men, it's all about defending. Yeah. And we were untroubled really when we went down to 10 men, and that's credit to the defenders. So,
do you see anything from Saliba, a bit of like lag from him being out before and come back in?
No. He was very comfortable. It's great to have him back. I think it's at 8.
Yeah, look, listen, it was doubts he weren't going to play today, and he's a Rolls Royce, you know what I mean? Slipped into third or fourth gear, didn't even get into fifth and sixth. And I thought, don't forget, they had their centre forward go down early on, and so it probably made it a little bit easier for us. But I thought that when it mattered, he defended really well,
Gabriel Magalhaes.
8 out of 10.
Yeah, you give him.
You know what I mean? Listen.
Is he become? Is this his season more than what?
Yes,
Saliba's last.
If Saliba's a Rolls Royce, he's a Range Rover, and I'll tell you what, I don't mind a Range Rover. I'd have one.
Yeah, with that hat, you suit a Range Rover.
I would have one. You know what I mean? And it's a Range Rover Sport.
Yes.
No, listen, he's a truck. You know what I mean? That's what he is. He's a truck, right? Saliba's the Range Rover, Saliba's the Rolls Royce, he's a truck, you know what I mean? I agree, 8 out of 10, solid.
You're a nice truck though, Gabriel Magalhaes, not one of those broken down ones. All good.
No.
Let's go to...
Mercedes truck.
Yeah, for you, Robbie, Mars Lewis Skelly.
I'm going to give him a 7. He did nothing wrong. He took one for the team. What we see week in, week out in the Premier League, in the Europa League, in the Champions League, in the World Cup, in everything, apart from in Michael Oliver's eyes, that is what players do sometimes. We're in our own box. What did he do wrong? I feel so sorry for that kid right now. Yeah. Honestly, I just hope somebody puts an arm around him and says, well done to you. You did what any other defender in that position would have did. 7 out of 10 for Mars Lewis Skelly. I'm not marking him down for that. He was solid before that. He was strong. The only shame is now he's going to miss 3 games because of who? Michael Oliver.
Well, it's good we won because we wouldn't want him to think that it was down because of him.
You know what? I don't know if it's serious foul play.
That's 3 games.
Is that 3 games?
No, it's 3 games. It is 3 games.
It's shocking.
Yeah.
I hope that this gets overturned. I hope that this is appealed. The referee has had an absolute shocker today. 7
for Mars Lewis Skelly.
I'm going to go 8.
Yeah,
I'm going to go 8 because I thought he was brilliant before then, and for that incident, it won us the game. I know it sounds silly, but
I actually think it did as well.
I think it was a turning point in the game. I think we might have even drawn that game. I don't know, but at the end of the day, took one for the team. It's the most ridiculous sending off I've ever seen. You know what I mean? And listen, I will say this to Miles: you go down in Premier League history along with Martinelli. It's
Oh, yeah.
First
The red
and
card,
the
you'll
and
last.
the
never-
first and the last time you'll ever see a foul in your own box, in the opposition's box,
And get
be
red.
given as a sending off, like, you know. So well done, Miles. You've gone into Premier League history, 8 out of 10.
That's a good way to define it. Thomas Partey, Lee.
7 out of 10, solid.
Yeah.
Solid.
Not too much.
Solid.
Yeah.
I don't think he was spectacular today, but when we had to, again, you know, defended well. I think got us forward at times. I actually thought when we went down to 10 men that we were still the team that was in control. I felt
Yeah.
we had more possession, and that's down to midfield players. He was the glue that kept everybody together. If I'll be honest, like that, very very solid performance.
Is that
Agree.
fair? You agree? Yeah,
7 out of 10.
yeah, he said it all there. Declan Rice, Robbie.
8. I thought he was excellent today. He was the driving force. Actually, I'm going to give him my man of the match. I thought he was excellent today. Driving force. I just thought he epitomised when we went down, when we was under adversity. He stepped up. Excellent today.
Done well to get out. Adversity, the way he's
Yeah,
feeling.
done very well considering he's had how many whiskies.
So eight is your man. Eight.
Hey, you've had about 8 beers.
8 out of 10. He would have got 9 for me and
Yeah.
would have been man of the match. Probably is man of the match, but I'm giving him 8 because he shook Oliver's hand.
All right, fair.
Otherwise, he would have got a 9. Sorry, Deck, but that is it. Me and you are falling out at this moment in time because of that. You get an 8.
A man that had to be substituted due to the red card, Ethan Wanyeri, really.
7 out of 10. I didn't think he did anything wrong. You know, looked sharp. Was you know, knitting things together there. Like, you know, listen. At the end of the day, Martin Odegaard's wonderful player. We weren't sort of saying, oh, do you know what, missing Martin.
That's true.
So I give him credit for that. Had to come off. It was the right decision. I think there was probably a few people around and think, oh, maybe it could have gone a little bit more attacking. No, Mikel got it spot on. You just take that and move on, and don't lose no sleep over it, Ethan.
Agree.
Yeah, fair. Let's go to our wide players. Let's go Martinelli.
Good today. Good. Yeah, I mean, attacks and everything. 7.
7. That's fair.
Totally agree with that. 7 worked. His work didn't work for him all the time, but worked hard. Looked dangerous at times. But you know, when you're down to 10 men, you have to change your game a little bit, and you have to get in there and work hard, get into positions.
It's assist for goal, wasn't it? As well. I'm sure it was. Was it his assist?
I don't know.
I don't know, but he played
I
well.
was on the beers.
Trossard, Lee.
7 as well. I
Yeah.
thought, like, you know, again, first half I thought looked dangerous. Then had to change his game, had to work hard, and put a shift in. That's all you can ask from those strikers at the end of the day, and they done that. And at the end of it, it was a good team performance, and he was part of that.
Yeah, when you got a man down, you got to work extra hard, and they put in the work.
Agree.
Yeah.
Agree.
Okay, let's. Robbie Havertz.
7 as well. Had a chance in the first half. Could he have done better with a header? But again, when you're down, like Lee said, you're down to 10 men. Works his socks off. Real team performance. 7.
I agree with that. Like, I think he could have scored. If he'd have got the goal, he'd have been on an 8. But I thought he put his body on the line, worked hard. You can't ask no more. You can't ask no more.
Oh, yeah, we want our
Well,
attacks
you
to
can-
score some
you
goals,
score-
yeah.
But no, what I'm talking about when you're down to
Yeah,
10 men.
fair.
Don't be just facetious.
No,
I've got that word in there. I'm proud of that. I'll beat him with that one.
You've done well there.
I get out after 8 beers.
Facetious. Well, that was good. All right, let me go to Kieran Tierney, one of the subs, Lee.
Come on, I've done a good job. 7 out of 10. I can't. What else more can he do? You know what I mean?
Should the club be trying to hold on to him or not? Is he done for him? Oh, fans behind you saying yes.
Listen, at the end of the day, if he wants to go to Celtic in January, at the end of January, good luck to him. If he wants to stay here and be a bit part player and do what he wants to do, what he's doing for us, fantastic. Whatever he wants to do, I'm happy with, because I think he's been a fantastic servant to this football club.
I'd like to see Arsenal hold on to Kieran Tierney to the end of the season. He's going on a free at the end of the season. Celtic already won the league. They're not going to do nothing in the Champions League. I'd like to see Arsenal hold on to him till the end of the season. Give him a good farewell. It's not because of anything he's done apart from injuries, why he's not really been as good as we wanted him to. And every time he's come in recent games, he's done a great job for the team. 7.
7. Okay, let's go to the man who got the goal, Ricardo Calafiori. Another big goal from him.
8 out of 10. I said Declan Rice my man in the match,
Yeah,
but
you did, but that's.
I'm going to actually revise it and give it to him, because that's such a big goal. And he came on and he was actually excellent in defence as well. I know I said Declan Rice, I'm going to change it. I'm going to give Calafiori, you know what I mean? He's not played for a long time. He comes on. The composure on that goal was brilliant. Defensively solid.
He was good. He was really good.
8 out of 10. Man of the match, Ricardo Calafiori.
Good finish as well.
That's a second very important goal he scored for Arsenal. My man of the match.
A very good finish. So you've changed your man of the match. Sorry, social teams. They've got to watch up to this point now to edit that in. Lee, who is your man? I'm going to go Ricardo Calafiori, but who's your man of the match?
I didn't see Calafiori shake Oliver's hand, so I think I'm going to give him man of the match.
Love it.
And I thought for the goal. I thought he was brilliant for the goal. Very, very good finish. I thought when he come on was brilliant. Not only defensively, I thought he got forward very well as well. Like, you know. So listen, it was a game changer. And that's what you need at this time of the season. Game changers.
People have been criticising his signings. He's been injured, but every time he's played, he's performed. Brilliant by him. Massive goal that keeps us just about in the title race. 8 out of 10, man of the match.
Are you 8 or 9?
No, I'm going to give 8 out of 10 and man of the match. I do for that, like, you know, and he just gets it for I didn't see him shake his hand, so I'm giving him that. But I do agree with Robbie. Like, he's been criticised a little bit.
He has.
But when he's come in, there's a player there. And today I thought he was magnificent.
Okay, let's go to Mikel Arteta, Lee.
10 out of 10. I'm going to give Mikel 10 out of 10 today. Let's be honest about it. You're without Saka, your best player. You're without Odegaard. You know, you're without Ben White. You know what I mean? You can go on. Other clubs, Marino as well. Forget about other clubs go on. We've got injuries and all that. Like, you know, we've got injuries, but we got on with it today. We made the right selections, but the one selection at half time was key. What do? Do you take a defender off? Do you keep the same team? Do you take off an attacker? He got it spot on today. Not only did he get spot on, the one player that he brought on scores the goal. 10 out of 10, end of it.
And it's mad because we saw a lot of players with injuries in the warm-up as well. And they're playing through injuries. We've got players out. He got it spot on.
I've got to agree with Lee. Adversity. Down to 10 men. We've seen this season, we've 3 games we've been down to 10 men before this. We haven't won any of them. We've won the game. The players brought on, scored a goal. He's obviously G'd up the players at half-time and said, guys, let's go out there and show this Oliver that despite what you're trying to do to try and derail us in this, we're still going to win the game. 10 out of 10.
And you know what? Let's now do. Even though you was in hospitality, lucky you today. Let's go to the fans rating. I saw David Raya, big him up by the way, always coming over to the fans to try and get them.
Those fans were brilliant today.
Fans were brilliant.
They got us through that game as well as Arteta. The fans were absolutely magnificent. When we were in a hospitality today, but the hospitality, what I love about Wolves is where we are in hospitality, we're just by the away fans.
Just behind them,
And they were brilliant. They were singing the name, they were cussing Oliver, they were stuck behind the team, and when we scored the goal, limbs in the away end. That's what football's all about. That's what Arsenal's all about. 10 out of 10 for these fans. We've had loads of games this month. They've travelled in their numbers today. Away end packed.
Yeah, facts.
10 out of 10. The Arsenal fans are the best in the world.
I couldn't agree with that more because when at half time you could see a lot of fans walking down to the bars and all that where we were angry, frustrated and all that, like, you know, but they come back and they supported the team and at the end of the day didn't give up. There was no one walking out or whatever, which could have happened like after that, like they stuck with it, and at the end of it I think got Arsenal through. And I'll tell you what, when you see people like Declan Rice, Gabriel, Raya coming over, taking their shirts off, they appreciated that as well. They knew what that meant. They knew.
Facts.
They knew that those fans were there for them today. 10 out of 10. In fact, 11 out of 10.
Yeah, and rightly so. And don't worry, I haven't forgotten. I'm sure you're all going to be here waiting for this one.
Right.
You famously gave one of our players a 0 before, but I don't know what you're going to give. Michael
Oliver, minus 10. It's not all about you, Michael Oliver. It's about Wolves and Arsenal. Right, it's about Wolves and Arsenal. There's 2 teams playing today, Wolves and Arsenal FC. Important game for Wolves because they're struggling with in a relegation battle. Important game for Arsenal, they're trying to stay in the title race. But you know what? You didn't want it to be about Wolves. You didn't want it to be about Arsenal. You wanted it to be about you. But it wasn't about you today, it was about Arsenal. you're an absolute disgrace today.
Sound like
That
Ty.
is Ty, big up Ty. 10 out of 10 for Ty, because you know what?
He'd
Ty
beat-
told me weeks ago, months ago, this is a conspiracy, and I slagged off Ty, and Ty, you're actually right. What's going on
What is going
with these? You're supposed to be one of our top referees. What you did
please
today
stop saying
was an absolute disgrace.
Can we please stop saying that he's one of our top referees?
Him and
'Cause
Annie
he's not.
Taylor are supposed to be the
They're
top in this country.
No,
Honestly, that is a horrendous decision tonight. How can you sleep tonight? Not even the Wolves players were the
No
Wolves,
one. No.
The Wolves players.
He won't sleep tonight because the Arsenal won.
The Wolves players were appealing for a yellow card, Oliver. You did the same thing with Martinelli. You've done the same thing again today. I do not want to see this guy referee another Arsenal
Thank
game
you.
ever
Thank you.
again.
Thank you.
0 out of 10, minus 100 million.
I'm gonna give him 0, and I'll tell you why I'm not gonna give him -0, because thanks to you, Michael, you won. You might not have won without you today, you horrible little man. You little scrotum.
All right, enough.
Can I say more?
No, enough. Go and have some water. That is it for the player ratings. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Let us know if you agree with them. I'm sure the referee rating you all agree with. But listen, we'll be back in Girona come this week. We'll see you there. Take care.
No, Oliver.
No, Oliver, no, Oliver.